This room might sell for $349 tonight. Same bed, same furniture, same four walls. But if midnight arrives and nobody books it, the hotel can never sell tonight again. The room is still here tomorrow. Tonight's product has disappeared, and that empty room night earned exactly $0. That one problem explains almost everything strange about the hotel business. Why prices jump, why fees matter, why booking websites take a cut, and why hotels sometimes sell more rooms than they actually have, on purpose. 1. The room that expires at midnight. A hotel looks like a building, but economically it behaves more like a calendar. A 100-room hotel does not simply have 100 products. Every night creates 100 new room nights to sell. Tomorrow creates another 100. But they cannot be stored. An unsold television can wait in a warehouse. An unsold hotel night cannot wait anywhere. Once the date passes, that chance to earn room revenue is gone. This is why hotel rooms are called perishable inventory. Capacity is relatively fixed, but demand changes constantly. The hotel cannot quickly add 50 rooms because a convention arrived. It cannot put tonight's empty rooms on a shelf and sell them next month. It gets one chance. 2. An empty room still costs money. When a room stays empty, the hotel may avoid some costs. Nobody has to replace the towels, wash the sheets, or restock the soap for that guest. But the expensive machine around the room keeps running. The front desk still needs staff. The building still needs security, maintenance, insurance, utilities, property taxes, software, and marketing. The owner may still owe interest on the money used to buy or build it. Even the sign above the entrance can carry a cost. The owner, the company operating the hotel, and the famous brand on the building may be 3 different businesses, each with its own contract and fees. So an empty room is not free. It is a missed chance to put revenue against costs that continue anyway. But the room price is only the first number the hotel is optimizing. 3. How hotels decide tonight's price. Imagine the same room on 2 different dates. On a quiet Tuesday, the hotel has plenty of vacancies. On Saturday, a major convention fills the neighborhood. The bed did not improve. Demand did. Hotels forecast how many rooms people are likely to want, how quickly reservations are arriving, how many groups are coming, what day of the week it is, and how much competing supply is available. That is revenue management. The goal is not simply to fill every room. Selling out too early at a low price can leave money behind. Holding prices too high can leave rooms empty at midnight. Hotels watch 3 basic numbers. Occupancy asks, what share of available rooms sold? Average daily rate asks, what was the average room price among the rooms that sold? Revenue per available room combines both. A hotel can improve it by filling more rooms, charging more, or finding the right balance. That is why 2 guests can sleep in identical rooms and pay different prices. They bought different dates at different moments under different demand and cancellation conditions. It does not prove the hotel targeted one person. It means tonight's inventory was being repriced as the forecast changed. 4. Why hotels deliberately overbook. Here is the strange strategy from the beginning. Some hotels accept more reservations than they have physical rooms. They do it because a reservation is not the same as an arrival. People cancel, flights are delayed, plans change. Some guests never show up. If a hotel expects several reservations to disappear, it may sell beyond physical capacity so those no-shows do not become empty rooms. This is not random. Revenue managers can use cancellation history, no-show forecasts, booking patterns, and the type of reservation. When the forecast is right, every arriving guest gets a room and fewer rooms expire empty. When it is wrong, the cost lands on a real traveler standing in a lobby with a confirmed reservation and nowhere to sleep. Policies vary, but the hotel may have to move or walk that guest to another property. The hotel protected itself from an empty room by creating a different risk for the customer. 5. The booking website's hidden cut. Now, suppose the room sells.
The hotel may still not keep all of the room payment. Online travel platforms offer discovery and comparison, bringing hotels travelers they might never reach alone. In return, accommodation providers can pay the platform a commission when a stay is booked. That means a room sold for the same displayed price can be worth more to the hotel when booked directly than through a commission-based channel. This helps explain the loyalty points, direct booking discounts, and member benefits hotels use to pull guests toward their own websites. Third-party booking can still make comparison easier. The hidden cost is that another business shares the room night's value. 6. Why the room is only the beginning of the bill. Once a guest is inside, the hotel has more inventory to sell. Parking, breakfast, a larger room, a late checkout, food, drinks, spa treatments, meeting space, or resort services. Some are genuine optional upgrades. Others have caused anger when a mandatory charge appeared later than the headline room price. Since May 12, 2025, an FTC rule has required hotels and booking platforms in the United States to show the total price up front when mandatory lodging fees can be calculated in advance. Taxes and genuinely optional extras can still be handled separately under the rule. The rule does not ban resort fees or dynamic pricing. It changes what must be included in the prominent price. That distinction matters. The hotel can still earn more than the room rate. The customer should be able to see the mandatory total before reaching the final payment screen. 7. Why a busy hotel can still struggle. A crowded lobby looks like success, but occupancy is not profit. One major U.S. hotel owner, Apple Hospitality REIT, reported hotel operating expenses equal to 60% of revenue in 2025. That was before separately reported property taxes, insurance, depreciation, and interest. That is one portfolio, not every hotel, but it shows how quickly a full building can become a crowded conveyor belt of costs. Then come repairs, renovations, management fees, franchise fees, taxes, insurance, utilities, and debt. A hotel can fill rooms at prices that are too low. It can pay too much to acquire each booking. It can earn impressive room revenue while the building underneath it consumes cash. That is why RevPAR matters, but it is not the finish line. It measures room revenue performance before the whole cost stack has taken its share. For travelers, the practical lesson is simple. Compare the total price, not only the first nightly number. Check parking and mandatory charges. Compare the hotel's direct offer with the platform offer, including cancellation terms and benefits. And remember that a deal may be the hotel's attempt to rescue inventory that is running out of time. Airline seats follow a similar disappearing clock logic. That is another hidden system for another episode. What is the strangest hotel charge or booking experience you have encountered? If you enjoy seeing the hidden systems behind everyday prices, subscribe to The Hidden Cost. Because a hotel is not simply selling a room, it is selling tonight. And at midnight, tonight disappears.